Here's a nice little trillium. They're called trilliums because they have 3 leaves. So you know that stupid saying about poison ivy, 3 leaves, or leaves of 3 let it be? That's dumb because these are actual leaves and you can obviously touch it. So leaves of 3 can be fine. Poison ivy, it's actually leaflets of 3, but we'll talk about that when we see that plant. So this one is a trillium, and see it's got these spots, kind of this modeling pattern. So those are called maculations. And there is a kind of trillium called Trillium maculatum because the leaves have those spots on them. This one is opening, and you can tell, so a couple things about it. It is called a sessile trillium. It's in the group of trilliums called sessile trilliums because the flower comes right down to where the leaves are. There's no long petiole. And so it's in the sessile trilliums. There's a couple different groups, and we can narrow it down to one of the groups here by looking at the flower in profile. So see how you can see the petals, and the petals don't have any big notches out of them right there, and you can't see the interior flower parts. So if you can't see the interior flower parts, then that makes it in the Trillium cuneatum group. Whereas if there was a little notch in the bottom so that you could basically see on the inside of the flower, even though the flower parts were kind of closed, then that would be Trillium maculatum, which is also going to have sort of spotted leaves like this. Trilliums are really super interesting. They can be really, really, really long-lived. Sometimes they live for 17 or so years. Deer sometimes in some areas like to eat them, and they'll just kind of regenerate year after year, but they need a certain amount of energy to be able to flower. So this guy or girl is happy because it's able to flower. It's got good enough resources. Trillium cuneatum or cuneatum.